Um, McKonnen's just a name that my mother gave me. But I'm an embodiment of, I guess, a celestial being from another planet, and just here to help inspire the other earthlings and other celestial beings from other planets here. And I can do that through music or art, or that's what I'm at least trying to right now. What's up, this is ILOVEMAKONNEN, and shouts out MONTREALITY. The most romantic thing I've ever done is, I don't know, held hands and got kissed on my neck. That was romantic. Love is a feeling of just, I don't know, you just feel happy. It can make you feel sad. It just makes you feel like inspiring. It just gives you, it's a powerful magnetism. That's what it's like, you know? You're just thinking about somebody or something all the time to where you get in love with it and all this stuff. Yeah, I've had broken hearts, friends passing away and stuff, and, you know, love's cheating on me. I get over it by, you know, I don't know, listening to music, you know, reading some books, watching sappy movies, talking to adults and seeing, you know, how did they get over it? And then, you know, just keep moving on, because there's more people in the world, and, you know, you never know. Nothing's set in stone for you. You can just keep on going. You may find somebody in Spain, or you may find them down the street at a store you never went to. So just got to keep being optimistic. You know, psychedelics helped me at a time when I was very depressed, and so it just helped me just deal with a lot of things that I didn't want to deal with. And so I use it as a healing tool, and you know, just try to learn more about myself and be more compassionate about others and learn more about humans and not just be about myself, you know what I'm saying? Just start learning about everybody else, but still loving myself and accepting myself, but stop being as selfish as I once was. So it just helped me to lose my ego and to start being more understanding of others and, you know, like having this life here on earth. So that's what I use it as. And that was my relationship with it. Holding hands, talking, just spending one-on-one time with somebody else, and like, you know, I don't know, it's just very energy. I like also being in nature and just, you know, seeing stuff that's not man-made and just marvel at it, and being in the ocean, stuff like that, just nature and, you know, just human connection. I don't really like to be around technology or, you know, all the other stuff. I like to go and maybe be in nature and then try to build something. And so I feel like the technology and the social media, all the stuff on that stuff can drive you mad, drive you angry, when you're really just supposed to go and experience nature and natural and then bring something good to fruition. After you leave this plane of existence, I guess your soul goes into another dimension in existence and you're free from this body form, but maybe you still have the same conscience, or I don't know. You know, I don't know what happens. Anything can happen. You probably just black out and respawn as a new baby, like, and it was like, whoa, shit, what happened? I just lived the whole life, and now here I am again. Have to start all over and don't know anything. At least that's what it feels like happens to me.
Why do you think we exist? Like, why are we here on Earth?
To learn. Yeah. I feel like it's a class and a test to get you to the next level, the next dimension. And, you know, you just have to learn how to pass it and learn. But, you know, it's just all a learning experience. You can't take it too serious and be too stressed out about it. You know, it's fun. You should be thankful, because not everybody has it, and it doesn't last forever. He was like another little celestial being. He just has an energy about him that's like, can move through person or like animal, I don't know, just areas. Like, because I've recently had a interaction with his energy on psychedelics, right, with a cat, and I was like, wow, this is so weird. But yeah, he was fun, and we just had a great time. We just really understood each other, and we kind of understood time and, you know, the stars and, you know, all that fun stuff. It was very just magical, and it was just like somebody who could do magic as well. Because it's just not the same, because it's like, you know, I can say I do magic all day, and people will be like, they don't know how to do magic, and it's like they don't get it. But then it's like, you have another magician who's like, oh, I do magic too because I did this out of this. And it's like, wow, you know, amazing. Now let's go do, you know, more out of more. So we were just happy, and, you know, just couldn't get enough of just hanging out. Like, it was fun. It was 24/7 type of thing. Yeah, I've got, it's little silly ones, but like we were in London during the Carnival, and so we started picking up on the, we would eat the, the Caribbean food, like all the time, because it was Carnival, so everybody was fresh cooking, and so we would talk to the guys, and it was like Rastafarians out there and other people, and so they knew my name Makonnen, because that's from like Tafari Makonnen, and so they'll start, you know, like just bigging me up, and we talk and stuff, and then I start putting on like an accent to talk to them, and so then LiL PEEP starts putting on his accent, and so we like trust, and, you know, like all this, you know, like Caribbean accent talking, and we were walking down the street. One day we were just walking down the street, just cracking jokes, me and him, and so the sidewalks in London are very like skinny and like slim, and so we were making up rap names and stuff, me and him just walking like, oh, I could be this one, I could be that one, and then he almost like fell off the sidewalk. I was like, oh, you better watch out, that Sidewalk Slim. And he was like, that's a dope rap name, Sidewalk Slim. And I was like, oh yeah. And so we just started joking around with Sidewalk Slim and that little name. And then one time in the hotel, we were doing voiceovers. Well, I was doing voiceover of this, like, it was this Asian show on the TV in London. It was like these gangsters, and they were going around fighting. And so I was just making a parody, saying it was like this guy was a pimp, and he was going around town and doing all these things, making sure, you know. And so we just have little silly jokes like that, you know. So it was always fun. Time just didn't feel like it was time, you know, with him. I just feel like, you know, you just gotta accept it to yourself first. You know, that's the most important. It's like, you know, as long as you're gonna be with you and you're gonna love you no matter what, then you should accept yourself. And then if you have that sort of, you know, energy, I feel like when you're able to tell your loved ones, whoever, they'll be able to accept that. And if not, then, you know, you just understand, like, you know, these are choices that you make, and the way you feel, and you want to share that with others, then you let it be shared. But, you know, I just feel like it's a personal thing, and you should just accept it with self, and don't really sweat what everybody else is thinking about. You know, just know what you're doing and be safe in whatever you're doing, and, you know, just take it easy. You know, don't stress yourself out trying to be another type of way that somebody else is, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no right way to be other than yourself, you know what I'm saying? Just because some people wear pink as gay, that doesn't mean you have to wear pink all day to identify as gay, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you just gotta accept yourself, and, you know, that's the most important thing first, is learning to deal with it with self, because you're gonna be the one that's with you 24/7 all the time. And, you know, then after that, share it with your family or friends, and, you know, let them know if they're really your family, your friends, they'll accept that and love you unconditionally no matter what. And if they don't, then I'm sure you'll find somebody that will. But first, you just have to give it to yourself, and you'll attract the others that of the same feather. The realest shit I ever wrote is, once you get older, you might understand that it ain't easy being a man. And it's like, once you get older, you might understand that it ain't easy being a man. So that was the realest thing I've ever wrote or said, because I was so young and searching for life and doing everything. And it came to me in the woods in Germany when I was alone. All the men and people in my life that, you know, have to, I would fault them for not being there, or, you know, whatever, you know, just having issues with them. But it's like, once I got older, I started understanding when you have responsibility and time, and, you know, you're making all these things happen, it's like, it ain't easy to be the man that's everywhere and to be, you know, like, all that. So it's like, just, you know, game recognized, game and respect. Being a man is just like someone who's being a human. And when you're a human, it's like you don't know too much, you know, you're never too smart, so you could just keep learning. And so I feel like that's what a man does, is learn, build, give opportunity to others, and, you know, help create, you know, more men and women. My message to the youth is drink more water, always. Read more books, get outside, teach younger, write things, Don't teach them your mistakes. Take care of your elders. Support them because they supported you before you even knew what support was. So, you know, just keep growing and glowing and, you know, do your thing. Be careful what you think about and what you wish for and what you want, especially if you have a lot of passion behind it, because it may just come true.
MONTREALITY show.
My message to the youth is stay aware of the shit that's happening around you, and don't get brainwashed by fucking, you know, society today, because that shit is very easy to happen. And don't become a police officer.